Hello everyone, welcome back to another hair video. Today I'm going to talk to you all about the different styling products that we have out there. Just before I get into that, I just want to let you know that this is my hair. This is my natural hair. I've gone natural. This is about 2 years now, so I think this year summer would make it 3 years of going natural. So I have used literally every single styling product that is out there. I've done a lot of experimenting on my hair. For those of you that don't know, my hair is 4C, low porosity, and it's fine. It's quite thick and it is very, very kinky. I don't know if you can see a lot of it. But yes, it is very, very kinky. And I have used every single styling product, okay? And so I'm here to tell you all what each styling product does, because some of us, we just see a product and we're like, oh, that's nice, and then we buy it and then we use it and then you think the product isn't working for you. Meanwhile, you're using the product the wrong way, or you're not actually fulfilling the purpose of the product in your hair. So this video should help you so you don't become a product junkie, and then you don't have to throw away a lot of products, because you will know what each product is for, and you'll be able to know whether you need it or not. Because with 4C hair, every single style out there is not going to be suitable for you, and you will get to a point where you realize that, look, I think this is just what I'm going to stick to because this is what works for me. Okay, so let's get straight into it. If you see me looking down, it's because I need to look at the notes on my phone, just to make sure that I don't forget everything I'm about to say in this video. Whew. Okay, I'm ready to start. I don't know why it feels like I have a sore throat or something. Right, so number one is a mousse. Okay, so sometimes it's called a curl enhancing mousse, or just a mousse, and it's a liquid in the bottle, and then when you put the pump down, it comes out like a foam. Okay, so with the mousse is to enhance the curls, and it can be used as a liquid for your wash and goes. It can be used when you're putting your hair in a twist as a liquid for your 2-strand twist, and it can also be used if you are doing the LCO method, where you have liquid, cream, and oil. I don't follow that method at all, because that method is unnecessary for 4C hair. But anyway, that is what the curl enhancing mousse will do. The curl enhancing mousse is not a moisturizer. Okay, no matter how much the company tells you this will moisturize your hair, it will hydrate your hair, the curl enhancing mousse or the curl mousse or the mousse will not do that. Okay, it's a liquid that comes out in a foam, but it is not a moisturizer. It's just to enhance the curl, and it's pretty much like a base for your two-strand twist, or any product that requires your coils or your curls to pop out. Okay, now sometimes if my hair is already in a low protective style, like let's say it's in a twist already, it's gelled up in an updo, or it's braided like without any extensions, during the week, if you feel like your hair is moisturized but it just needs a bit of a top up, then you can just put some curl enhancing mousse all over your low protective style, and obviously the foam bit will go after a while, and then that's it. But it's not a moisturizer. Okay, so remember that. The next styling product is a gel. So gel is a hit and miss if you don't know how to use it. I'm pretty sure you've made a couple of mistakes with gels, where you use the gel, you dried your hair, and then the next day you have so many flakes, or your scalp is itchy, or your hair just feels really crispy. Okay, because gel is not a moisturizer. I know some gel products will say moisturizing gel, hydrates the gel. A gel is not a moisturizer. It can never ever be a moisturizer. It just can't. Okay, so you need to use the leave-in conditioner before you use your gel. Don't just spray water and then use the gel directly, because you're not moisturizing the hair. The gel is a styling product. So the gels are usually used for updos. It can be used for wash and goes. If you have 4C hair, don't even bother trying to do a wash and go, because that's not going to work for you. So don't bother. But the gel can be used for wash and goes for 4A type 3 girls as well. Gels, I think I've mentioned the updo. Some people use it to slay their hair down around the edges. So that's what it means for it to be a styling product. So it will never moisturize your hair, but it will slick the hair down. That's the purpose of the gel. It will slick your hair down. Gels are not created to enhance your curls or your coils, but it's created to make sure your hair stays in its place while it's styling. So when you style the hair and you use the gel, it's meant to stay the way you've styled it for the next, I don't know, 1 week or 2 weeks, depending on how long that gel will stay on your hair. That's the purpose of the gel. Okay, so if you're wondering why you're getting flakes and every time you use it your hair is just very crispy and dry, it's because your hair is still not moisturized enough. The next styling product is a curl stretching cream. So the curl stretching cream, I have a curl stretching cream at home, and the one I've got is from Design Essential. I think, I haven't done a review on that yet, so I will do a product review on that. Curl stretching cream basically is a cream that is used to help you stretch your natural hair. So the curl stretching cream can moisturize your hair. To be honest with you, it should moisturize your hair, but at the same time, it will help enhance the stretching process. So you cannot use a curl stretching cream. Like, see the way my hair is right now? I can't just put a curl stretching cream on my hair and not do anything about it. Like, your hair is going to look like flakes, okay? You can't do that. You have to use a curl stretching cream, and you either have to twist your hair, plait your hair, or sew your hair. You have to do something. You cannot just use it on its own. That's why it's called a stretching cream. So if you are planning to use a hair dryer to stretch your hair out, you still cannot use a curl stretching cream. Okay, curl stretching creams are for low protective style. If you plan to do twist, plaits, braid out, bantu knots, anything that requires you to put your hair in a style and at the same time stretch your hair, then you use the curl stretching cream. Now, the curl stretching cream is not as thick as a butter. It shouldn't be as thick as a butter. That's why it's called a cream. It's moisturizing. It should moisturize your hair. If you're finding it hard to find a curl stretching cream, try the one from Design Essential. That's the one I have. It's the best. With the curl stretching cream, you can use a hooded dryer to set the style in place, and you can also use a hooded dryer or your diffuser to set the twist in place. So with the curl stretching cream, your hair has to be in that style, and you might decide to do the twist and then the next day do a twist out, and your hair should be moisturized with that curl stretching cream for a week. If it's not doing that, then it's probably not the right one for your hair type. Okay, you need to find a good quality curl stretching cream. So a curl stretching cream is a moisturizer and a styling product, but you can't just put it on your hair. You have to do something with your hair. All right. The next one is edge control. So edge control is not a moisturizer for your edges. Edge control does not make your edges grow back. Edge control is a styling product to put your edges in place and to make sure that your edges don't look rusty. Because some of you have really, really thick edges. You have full edges. Some people like me, we don't have thick edges, but we do have very coiled up edges. And so your edge control is not a gel. It comes in like a gel. It looks like a gel, but it's not a gel. but it's used to put your edges in place. That is what it's used for. So it's not a moisturizer. You still have to moisturize your edges every single day. But your edge control, some edge controls will say it's moisturizing. Even if your edge controls say it's moisturizing, it's still a styling product. And if you have really thick rusty edges, you need to moisturize it with an actual moisturizer and then use your edge control. Obviously, there's some days where I could be going out to a special occasion and I really want my edges to be like slick down, and I might decide to use a gel. I might decide to use an edge control and not moisturize it that day. But then the next day, I will continue on with the moisturizer. Okay, so that's the purpose of an edge control. The next one would be a custard. So a custard is like a thick formula, but at the same time, it can be moisturizing for the type 3 girls, not for the type 4 girls. Okay, so with type 4, if you're 4A, you can get away with it, but with type 4B and C, like, we don't need a custard. Do you get what I mean? A custard is like, it comes in a formula of a gel, but it's not as strong as a gel. It's not as thick as a gel. And again, it's for the same purpose. So for type 3 girls, you know, they can do a wash and go with a gel, with a custard. Some custard are moisturizing, but what I find is you have to style it, because again, it's a styling product. So you can't just put it in your hair. The reason why type 3 can do that is because they've already got the curls there. They're not trying to make, you know, they're not trying to forcefully get the curls to show. It's already there. Whereas type B and C, our coils are hidden, and it takes a certain product and a certain technique and a certain style to make sure that it shows up. So custard is, to me, I think the custard is for the type 3 and the 4A girls. Again, it's a styling product. It can be moisturizing depending on the brand. The next one is a jelly. It's the same thing. It's not as thick as a gel. It's not as strong as a gel. It's not as drying as a gel, but it does the same thing as the custard. It's not much of a difference. I think, to me, this is just like a marketing kind of name, to be fair. But again, it's not a moisturizer. It can be for the type 3s, but it definitely won't be for the type 4B and C. Another one is a whip butter gel. So this one is not really common, but a whip butter gel is a moisturizing gel, and it's got a very light hold. So let's just put it this way. A gel is like the strongest styling product to put your hair in place, but a whip butter gel is moisturizing. It doesn't have a lot of hold. So again, this is something for like the type 3 girls. It doesn't have a lot of hold, but it will do something. You don't have to curl it up or coil it up. It would be good for a wash and go. The next one is a hairspray. Hairsprays are not moisturizing. Hairspray is good after you've done like a roller set, or you've, you know, done something curly with a heat, or specifically more for roller sets. And hairspray is to make sure that the style stay where it's supposed to be. It sets the style, basically. It's like putting on makeup, and after you put on makeup, you spray your face to put everything in place and to set it and to give it an extra sheen. And that's what the hairspray would do. It would set the style in place and give it some shine. So it's something that you use at the end of the styling process, like the very end. You see a lot of people use this after a roller set, okay, just to keep that volume in place. Yeah, so that's what the hairspray is for. The next one is a curl activator. So a curl activator, sometimes what I find with curl activators, you can get them in a spray and you can also get them in a cream. The one I know is the S-Curl Curl Activator, and it comes in a spray. It can be moisturizing for type 4 hair if you have a TWA. So if your hair is very, 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 very short, it can be moisturizing. I find that when your hair gets full and it grows more, it can no longer be moisturizing, because again, it's not a moisturizer, it's a styling product. So it's a curl activator. With the curl activator, you can't just use it on its own. You use the curl activator, and sometimes you use gel on top to get those curls popping. But for type 4C hair, I find that, for me anyway, my hair is so kinky that like, I don't know what's going to get those curls popping. Okay, I don't know. I've used gel, I've done a wash and go, and some of my coils have popped. But what I've realized is I don't have coils everywhere. So therefore, there's no point in me doing it. It just doesn't make sense. So I believe that I've mentioned every single styling product that I know on this planet. Like I said before, styling product is not a moisturizer, okay? It's just to style the hair and make sure that that style stays in its place. That's the purpose of the styling product. The next video I'll probably explain the different types of butters we have, because we have some butters that look different, that feel different, and I think I might explain that to you all so you know the purpose of each butter and what they do. So I hope this video has helped you all out. If you have any questions regarding the styling products that I've mentioned, leave a comment and I will definitely respond to it. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok, Instagram, subscribe to the video, and yeah, that's it. That is pretty much it, guys. I'm so happy with my hair. Like, I'm so happy. Like, guys, I've not had long hair like this in a long time. And this year is the year that I decided that, you know what, I'm not using hair extensions anymore. I'm going to have my hair out every single day this year. I'll be wearing my hair to every single occasion this year. So I'm really grateful, and I really hope that it gives you guys hope that your hair can grow back again if you really put effort into it, you put the time into it. I know it can be costly in the beginning. Like I said, I've bought so many products. Oh my god, my mom has been on my case, calling me been on my case like, how many products are you using for just one head of hair? And I'm like, you don't understand, like, I don't go to hairdressers, so I need a lot of products. But to be honest with you, you don't need that much product. You just need to find what works for you, and when you find that, just stick to those products. Okay, now some of you might say, oh, but in the last 2 videos my hair didn't look this long. That was in its shrinkage state. I've stretched it out in this video, so that's why it looks a little bit longer and fuller. And I just love the way my hair is like jet black, because that's what I love. I love my hair being jet black. So that's it for this video. Stay blessed and stay beautiful. Bye.